here's how to get your first AI agency client for dummies, right? I've dumbed it down so much that if you watch this video, it'll be impossible for you not to understand how to get your first client, right? And we want to expedite this process as fast as possible. Hopefully you get your first client within 30 days or less. Right. So let's first think about what are the things to do that actually scale your agency. If we break it down, if we look in front of us and then there's like 5 cards, and what are the 5 cards? What are the 5 things that we need to do and choose to do to scale the business? Because you're only one person. You can only do one thing at a time. Take calls, Facebook ads, learn NANN, learn Make. You can only do one thing at a time. Even though you can automate things, you can only do one thing at a time. So the real drivers that scale an AI agency are these things. 1, networking and referrals, right? This is sales. Meeting people who can refer you or want to work with you for an AI agency. 2, automating your outreach, sending out your daily cold emails or stuff like that, or cold DMs. Sales calls, speaking to people face to face over a Zoom call, on a phone call, and convincing them to work with you. Testing out new creatives, creating new photo and video ads so that you get more leads to have more sales calls, and then creating content, educating people, putting stuff out there. These are the only 5 things that are going to allow you to scale your agency. And more, once you start hiring people out, you can start delegating people to do all these things. But really, the 2 things that I would focus on initially is sales calls and getting testing out different offers to get people to jump on sales calls, right? If you don't know the right offers that are getting people to get on a conversation with you, then you're not gonna have any sales calls, right? And you also need to get better at speaking to people so that you can convince them to work with you. So notice how on the 5 things that actually drive you to scale your agency, I didn't put learn NANN. I didn't put learn Make. I didn't put watch that 5-hour course on GoHighLevel, right? I didn't put go learn Facebook ads on YouTube. None of those things. I didn't put it. You don't learn anything. You go and do it. Or if you learn and go and do it, right? These are actions to take, right? That you need to be doing as a business owner. These are the highest ROI actions, right? On the flip side, once you do these 5 things, you're going to get clients. Once you have clients, you need to fulfill. On the fulfillment end, well, what does that look like, right? Well, you still need to do sales calls, right? You're not going to go fulfill for a client, build the automation, and then stop taking calls. No, you're the business owner. You got to continuously do 10 things at once. You got to continue lead generation, continue doing sales calls so you have calls. But the fulfillment comes from building and maintaining the automation that you built. So as a business owner, these are the 3 things that you need to focus on, right? On your fulfillment of your own AI agency, not for your client, right? And so once you get your first clients, right? You get your first client, you made some money, here you're learning, how to build, and you have real world application here. From here, you get more clients, you continue to sell, learn, then you get to your first 10K per month, and in that time get your first 5K, whatever comes first. And from here, once you start making money, 5 to 10K, I would take that money and hire the first person in your business. Someone who can help you with fulfillment so you can focus on selling. Because hiring a media buyer or someone to work on GoHighLevel and NANN automations is a lot easier to find than someone who can sell, right? Because you know your business more than you do. So once you make 5 to 10K per month, I would hire my first employee to buy back time so that you can focus on sales and actions that actually scale the business rather than fulfillment. So that when you sell a client, you can actually fulfill, right? And so what does that look like on a day-to-day basis? If I wanted to put out the actions per day, is you want to focus on being able to get on 5 booked calls per day, speaking to 5 people over the phone, face-to-face, on a Zoom call, seeing if they want to work with you for your AI agency. What does that look like numerically? All right, 5 combos per day. How do we get to that? you need to be spending $50 to $100 per day on paid ads, or you got to spend 15,000 cold emails, right? And this number I came from one of my friends has been running cold emails for the past couple of years, and for him it takes him 3,000 cold emails to get one booked call. 15,000 cold emails. I trust his number because he's been doing this for a long time. He's a cold email agency. Or 50 cold calls, right? That's a lot of cold calls. You know cold calling, you know what I mean. But depending on how much money you have and where you're starting from, this is what it takes to get 5 combos per day. Do this every single day. On top of this, right, you gotta learn all these other things, do these other things, right? Do multiple things, right? Send out emails. You can 100% send out emails and do cold calls and do paid ad calls, right? Depending on how much time you have per day. And so in the first 20 or 30 days, if you have 5 combos per day, you're going to have at least 100 conversations with people looking for your help. If you get, let's say, I'm hoping that you at least have a 1% close rate, and you close one person. You collect some money, and you have some real world application. You build out the automation and maintain it, have the real application, and then the first thing you need to do is you need to start building your testimonials. Okay. Get a testimony from your first client. Get more clients. Start hiring out and buy back your time. It couldn't be more simple than the actions that I've outlined today. If you continue to watch content, continue to learn things, and not do these exact things that I've outlined here, you'll not be able to scale your AI agency.